They say that time heals all wounds, but when you've lost the person you love, those words can feel cold and empty. While you might want to go back and undo all of that hurt and pain, life unfortunately doesn't come with an undo button, and you can't change the past. What you can do is choose how you respond to the pain and loss. You can take steps towards healing and growth, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. If you're tuning into my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Kirsty, and I'm the founder of Growth Seekers Club. I post new content weekly on topics related to personal growth and development. So if this is something that interests you, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, let's get into today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips for moving on and healing after a breakup. So the first thing I'd suggest you do when you feel ready is to reflect on your relationship and why it ended. I've included a link in the description to a free resource that you can download. It's a list of questions you can ask yourself about your past relationships to get a better understanding of what worked, what didn't, and the lessons you want to carry forward with you. Self-reflection is a crucial step in your healing process. You can think of it like a map that can guide you to make better choices in your future relationships. The more familiar you are with the landscape, the better you'll be at spotting red flags, choosing a partner who is aligned with your values, understanding your needs, and setting healthy boundaries. For example, you might look back on your past relationships and notice some kind of pattern where maybe you're always putting your partner's needs ahead of your own. And this actually brings me to my second suggestion, which is to redefine what you want and need in relationships moving forward. So if you were always putting your partner's needs first, then you might decide that in your next relationship, you want to prioritize more equal balance between give and take. So try to come up with a list of things that are important to you in a partner and in a relationship based on what you learn from reflecting on the past. Just a word of caution when it comes to this is that it's important to know the difference between healthy needs and unrealistic expectations. One way to determine if what you're hoping for is healthy is to ask yourself, would this honor my relationship and my partner? For example, if you were hoping for constant communication with your partner, that wouldn't really be honoring them or the relationship. Why? Because it violates your partner's need for space and autonomy, and it can actually strain the relationship where it can lead to an over-reliance on your partner to meet your need for attention. Alright, now my third piece of advice is to work on rebuilding and strengthening your sense of self. And I say this because often when you come out of a relationship, especially a long-term one, you may feel a bit lost, like you're not quite sure who you are anymore. And the reason this can happen is that you may have made compromises and aligned your goals and interests with your partners. So it can be hard to think about who you are outside of the relationship and the almost shared identity that you built together. While it may seem unsettling at first, being alone can be an opportunity to rediscover yourself. It's a chance to reconnect with any interests, passions, and goals that may have taken a backseat during your relationship, or find completely new ones. Okay, so my fourth and final piece of advice for you today is to consider working with a counselor or therapist if you're finding it hard to cope. Even if you just want a safe space to talk and explore your feelings, seeking professional help can be extremely beneficial. And this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. You can also check out some of the links that I've posted in the description. I have a free attachment styles questionnaire that you can take, and I also have a free communication guide which you can download. If you're interested in coaching, I am also taking new clients, so you can use the link to book a free discovery call with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.